hell is this bullshit? Got that EPA delete on there. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we are getting very, very close on the giveaway. January 31st is the last day to get yourself entered. I don't care if you bought a key tag, t-shirt, twin turbo kit, fuel system, engine, transmission, a brand new car. Just kidding, we don't sell cars. You're entered to win a Streetcar Joe turbo kit. So January 31st at midnight, we're cutting it off. You can still buy stuff from me, obviously, but you won't be entered for the giveaway. So if you want to get yourself entered, head over to coyotedirect.com, purchase something. If you don't see something on the site, I most likely can get it. You'll still get entered. Shoot me an email, sales@coyotedirect.com. Like, I'm a Holley dealer. I don't think I've had time to put all the Holley products on there. We are also actually having a Corsa and BMR sale right now. Everything's 10% off. So once you add the BMR or the Corsa parts to your cart, you should automatically get 10% off until January 31st. That's a little special I got to run with the vendor. But anyways, yeah, it's coming to a close. I'm pretty excited. I'm kind of nervous at the same time, even though it's not me winning, but I'm really excited for you, the person that may win. So let's head over to the shop and get some updates. All right, so I think we're back to an all Ford shop again. This is Coyote Direct, okay, not LSLT Mopar Hemi Direct. Now, all jokes aside, we do kind of dabble in everything. We just like to stick to the Coyote stuff because that's what we do all day, every day, literally. I mean, all we do. But we had a wide body red eye in there. I forgot. I don't even think I put it in the videos, actually, but a while ago, the reason why I take on Hellcat stuff, sorry, side note, the reason why I take on Hellcat stuff is because I had a Hellcat and I did a lot of stuff early on that people weren't doing yet. Now it's like what I did is super basic. But anyways, at the old shop, we did a full, complete Hellcat swap 300. I made a video on that. We had a few other Mopars in there, but we just recently had a super clean wide body red eye Challenger. We did a 50-inch conversion on. Did oh man, I don't even remember, like 15 by 11 welds in the back with a 315, big meaty tire. And then we did a interchiller system on it, and I think that was pretty much it. And then we just did the Z06 smaller pulley meth injection system. We did I think the only Corvettes we've had have been C7s, actually. We pro-charged C7 and fixed a front main seal at the old shop. I don't think I ever filmed that either. We had another C7 come through. Yeah, and I guess I haven't filmed them. So I'm going to try and get better about filming some of the other vehicles because, I don't know, I'm still a car guy. Like, I like other cars. you know, we stick to the Coyote stuff. And that goes for parts too. People always ask me, this is so funny, but hey, can you get welds for a Hellcat? Okay, well, I'm a dealer for weld wheels, so I can order any weld wheels I want. My website is catered towards Coyote stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll expand it someday. I don't know, that's a whole nother conversation. But anyways, so yeah, the Hellcat's gone, the C7 Z06 is gone, and so we're back to pretty much all Ford shop. We got the parts in finally for Barry's Mustang, my old car. We've been waiting on some lower boxes to make for the lower control arms. So those just came in from, let me reach, AO Metal Works. So we got those. Joe's just got to weld them up, box them, and then mount them to the car, and then fully weld it up, and then really just put the rear end back in. And then myself and Marv, we've got like a few things to do, and we're really gonna go try and test this car in probably like the next 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully. So hopefully we'll be working on that. But I wanted to highlight an F-150 for you guys today because they are so damn popular. We've done a few of them, and we have a bunch, not a bunch, but we have a decent amount more scheduled because, well, if you bought a Mustang, you may have messed up and should have just bought an F-150. Let's go over that. knows the deal. Just had to give it just a little bit of gas so you can hear the turbos. They sound so sick. Oh my gosh. So this is a 2018-2019 Gen 3 F-150. Likes to beep at me because I don't wear my seatbelt. Put that on. So this truck we've had for a little bit. This truck actually came to us with a Roush supercharger and a booster pump and a little bit bigger injector. So Nick's the owner, he's from Kansas. He decided to pull all that stuff off and do an On3 twin kit. And then we talked about upgrading the turbos to precision turbos. So we went ahead and did that. We put some precisions on there. So essentially they don't mate up perfectly. On3's got their own size of V-band inlet and outlet that they do, which is different than everybody else. So we had to hack those up. And Joe welded on some super nice flanges so the precision's made up really nice. We did obviously a triple pump 4 fuel system, some big FIC injectors, a 10R stager, a boost leash, CO2, a Lund tune, oil pump gears, crank sprocket, and a kinetic crank saver stud, of course, just to be, you know, cautious. And then it already had some VAS suspension with the Viking coilovers and everything. So the only thing this thing's really missing is it needs a drag pack because it's gonna start to spin here really soon. So right now, currently, we're just on pump gas. So Lund likes to start on pump gas to dial in like the MAF curve and everything. And then once everything looks good on pump gas, they'll have us switch over to E and we'll start doing some boosted pulls. So we'll keep it on wastegate for the pump gas setup. And then actually he does, you know, have the option to switch back to pump gas if he doesn't have E85 accessible. So pretty cool. This truck is a single cab, short bed, 4-wheel drive, literally the best spec that you can get. This big old beast is the next one getting a twin kit. That one's getting a twin kit. That one just got a twin kit. A lot of turbo kits going on around here. Woo. So, titled this video, you should have bought an F-150. So, if you guys haven't noticed, these F-150s are insanely popular right now. We've done a decent amount of them, but there's a ton out there that are twin turbo, built motor, built transmission already. People are already 4-linking them. People are 400 swapping them. I mean, it's crazy. So essentially, these single cab F-150s, they've always had the 5.0 motor in them. But when they did the Gen 3 and they included the 10-speed, it changed a lot of things. These trucks with the 10-speed are pretty insane how quick they are. They have 4-wheel drive, so they can launch really good. Now, on a prep track, they still don't 60 foot that great, but where they shine is on no prep or on street racing, any of that type of stuff, back of the track type stuff. They do super well because of the 4-wheel drive. And if you get a really good boost controller like an AMS 2000 or a boost leash, and you get really good at ramping in the boost, you have full control over this thing and you can really dial these trucks in. They are freaking so sick, and the market is only gonna get better for these things. There's not a ton of twin turbo kits out there. Pretty much On3 is like the most popular right now. Some people out there making their own, doing custom ones. But as far as like production ones, On3 is probably the most popular. So what myself and other people have done is they'll upgrade the turbos, upgrade the intercooler, upgrade the wastegates, upgrade the blow-off valves, because On3's kind of done all the fitment work. But now people are starting to swap the manifolds, pretty much do full custom kits at this point. But these trucks are really not that heavy. I mean, I've seen people get them down to like 43, 4,200. And that's pretty much the weight of a Hellcat, but now you're talking 4-wheel drive, engine that can make 1,000 horsepower stock. Pretty much the biggest downfall is really the transmission, the 10-speed, which people are now swapping them for 400. So there's, people are starting to work on swapping a 400 into them. I probably wouldn't go that crazy, but with a built 10-speed, they can last around 1,000 horsepower pretty long. The only thing that kind of burns these transmissions up is the trans brake. The weight of the truck, plus using a trans brake, it's really hard on the clutches. It gets them really hot. So, but anyways, if you do a lot of no prep stuff, you do a lot of street stuff, you like to get wild on the street, you probably should buy an F-150 instead of a Mustang. The Mustangs are obviously lighter. There's more aftermarket parts out there, but these trucks, if you want a nice little daily vehicle that can make 1,000 horsepower and launch at the red light, because the problem with the Mustang is if you try and launch that thing at a red light, you're gonna spin and probably run into traffic and kill somebody. But these trucks, launch this bitch in 4 high and you are going. So I actually had one. I wanted to build the Gen 2 actually, and I don't want to go into why, because, well, that'd give away all the plans I had. And there's already a couple of people out there doing what I wanted to do. But these trucks are super badass. They're so cool. They're really cool. It's pretty much a Mustang with 4-wheel drive, and it's a little bit heavier. They ride a little bit bouncy, but once you figure out the suspension, they're not too bad. But they're pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited to do the big crew cab truck with twin turbos and make 1,000 horsepower. It's gonna be pretty awesome. That one's actually, he's got some different plans for it. It's not gonna be like a lowered street truck that he races all the time. He's actually got some really cool plans for it. So as that truck kind of evolves over time, I really wanna update it. But for now, we're gonna do oil pump gears, fuel system, twin turbo kit. But this one is on pump gas right now. Hopefully we'll have the E85 tune in the next couple days so we can show you guys what that's like. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the updates. We're trying to work on the Fox body in between, working on all this other stuff. But make sure you go over to coyotedirect.com. You got until January 31st to get your entries. We'll see you guys on the next one.